It's about time. Women's basketball is finally back here in Mackey Arena as the Purdue Boilermakers host the Purdue Northwest Pride. Hello everybody, welcome to our game broadcast. My name is Brendan Gorm and I'm joined with my broadcast partner David Wiederhalf. David, a brand new season brings a bunch of new fun storylines. There's the brand new era of basketball on Purdue's side. There are a bunch of really cool ties in between these two teams. But let's talk about the two incoming transfers for Purdue, getting their first start today. Back here in Mackey Arena, Purdue Northwest leading Purdue 19-14. And David, I don't know what Katie Gerald is saying to her team, but I know she's saying some great stuff. Before Purdue, Katie Gerald was the head coach at Marion for 8 years and was the winningest coach in their program's history, a 228-50 record, and her teams won back-to-back NAIA championships in 2016 and 2017. She, in fact, came to Purdue as an assistant until last season. Sharon Versa retired only 47 days before the start of the season, but since then, Purdue has entered what they now call the Katie Gerald's era, or the KG era. In her first season as head coach, the team has had a 10-win jump from the previous season, and the talent that they've developed and brought in this year, who knows how good this team can be as they pan out this season.
Yeah, looking at Katie Gerald, the job that she did in year one was really spectacular, and a lot more heightened expectations this year for Katie Gerald's.
And one of the things for Katie Gerald's, she said this year that she wants to win. There is no rebuilding year for Katie Gerald. She wants to win. And despite going to the NIT last year, she, quote, said, the NIT isn't where Purdue belongs. She wants to win, and she wants to win now. David, Purdue has raced out to a fast start. But we hinted at this in the intro. There's a really cool connection between two players on both these teams. Lily Stoddard and Dash Shaw played together in high school. They went 26-1, and they only lost in the Indiana State Championship game 42-41 to Penn Kingsman. But guess who was on Penn Kingsman? Dash Shaw's teammate, Antares Shelton. So a lot of really cool connections between both these teams. Stoddard and Shaw, former teammates, now enemies. Woltman misses the second free throw. So Tadriana Hurd dribbles it up and hands it off to Jackson. Jackson gets the ball back. Cross-court pass. Jayla Smith looking to steal the ball, but does not. Tadriana Hurd for three. Banks it in. Cha-ching! Cash your checks, David, because the banks are open. Fight for the ball, and it's in the hands of Jackson. She's got Shaw on the other side of the court, but she slows things down. Guarded by Janae Terry. She's got the screen. Now she's on Woltman. Pass out, corner three, and it's good. Splash. Dash Shaw with the three.
And a great response from Purdue Northwest. Looked like the Boilermakers were going to try and pull away.
And there's a three on Purdue's side. It's a three-point shootout here at Mackey Arena. Laisha Petrie drills it. Dash Shaw hits the free throw. She still hasn't missed from the stripe yet, going 6 for 6, now 7 for 7. 8 for 8.
And those are the first 2 points of the quarter for Purdue Northwest, trying to on track on offense.
Dash Shaw was a 77.5% free throw shooter last season. 100% so far. Another feed to Harper. There she misses, gets her own rebound, puts it up and in. Harper continues to dominate in the paint.
Yeah, Caitlin Harper, we talked about it. Her debut as a Boilermaker obviously won't count in the stat book, but she is taking over this offense.
And David, you know where this will count? This will count in the film room.
Yeah.
Katie Gerald is going to love what she is seeing with Caitlin Harper and the effort she is putting and the results she's getting offensively. Purdue Northwest looking to end strong, hit a few shots. And there's a made shot and one for Tadriana Hurd. And that's a much-needed one for Hurd. Hurd has found herself in a little bit of a shooting slump. She was 5 for 15, now 6 for 16 off that nice floater.
Yeah, Hurd had a great start to this game scoring-wise.
And David, Addison Potts is another fantastic freshman. She actually started playing varsity basketball when she was in 7th grade. And as a 7th grader, she averaged 15.7 points per game against high schoolers.
That's Absolutely absurd. Addison Potts.
And there she is, pointing out her rotation on Tadriana Hurd. That three-pointer way off the mark. And she grabs it, hands it to Layden. Layden, back to Potts. Let's see what she can do offensively. We know she's a bucket, but she gives it over to Stoddard. Stoddard finds Layden, and Layden slowing down the offense. Layden backs up behind the line, finds Stoddard. Inside Harper. We've seen this all day, and Harper gets in. Caitlin Harper on a mission. 19 points for Harper. Ava Learn shooting free throws. Learn coming back into this season, Katie Gerald said that Learn has really worked her butt off this offseason, especially because she's recovering from foot surgery. So she had foot surgery over the summer, and so Ava Learn has been working and training to get back into basketball shape and trying to just get back into it, get into the flow of things for the Boilermakers. Kicking it around the arc. Back to Ellis, inside Layden. Wow, nice pass to Harper, puts it up. First points of the year for Purdue, Caitlin Harper.
And that's how you beat a zone defense. You pass the ball around the perimeter, around the horn, and they get an open look inside.
Dash Shaw drives inside, mid-range J, off the back iron. Three Boilermakers are there. It's Layden pushing the pace. It's up to Ellis. Ellis cutting inside, layup, and no points, but she will get the foul, so she'll go to the line.
And Abby Ellis from down under, the Aussie, transferred to Purdue last year from Cal Poly, and what a job she did for Katie Gerald and this team last season, and she's looking to make an even bigger step in 2022.
Ellis was the second leading scorer on the team last year with 11.5 points per game. She loves to score, and she's so fearless driving to the ball despite being a smaller guard. As you see, she makes the first free throw. She is a fantastic free throw shooter, shooting 85.4% last year.